Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome to today's yoga practice, which is going to be a lovely short, gentle practice on a little bit of self-compassion, a bit of self-love and a bit of self-kindness. So let's begin seated, coming into a cross-legged or kneeling position. And then once you're there, close down your eyes, sit up nice and tall. And we're just going to take a few moments just to arrive and to land. Just taking a moment to congratulate yourself on taking this time for yourself. Yoga is self-care. It's looking after yourself. Just taking a moment to notice your breath before we begin. You don't have to change anything about it, but just acknowledge it coming in and out. Good. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling out. Good. You can keep your eyes closed here, or you can gently open them and keep your gaze nice and soft. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Just feeling a little stretch down the left hand side. Good. Slowly coming back up to center and then dropping your left ear over to the left side. Good. Back up to center. And then inhaling, bringing your shoulders up towards your ears, really scrunching them up. And then as you exhale, drop them down. Good. Breathing in. And then exhaling, dropping them down. Good. Once more. Breathing in. Exhaling down. Good. Just giving everything a little shake out. Bringing your right hand onto the ground alongside your right hip. Inhaling, left arm up. Exhaling, tipping over towards the right. Feeling this lovely stretch here up the left side of your body. Keeping that left sitting bone grounded. Good. Coming back up through center. Left hand down alongside your left hip. Inhaling. Right arm up. And then as you breathe out, leaning over towards the left. Good. Slowly coming back upright. And then bringing your your left hand to your right knee. Right hand on the ground. Pushing into your hand. Inhaling, lengthening up through your spine. Exhaling, you're going to slowly rotate to the right. Just nice and gently. This is not a deep twist. Inhaling. Exhaling, slowly coming back through center. Right hand, left knee. Left hand on the ground behind you. Breathing in. Exhaling, twisting to the left. Breathing in. Exhaling, slowly coming back through center. And then you're going to roll over onto your front, coming into a tabletop position. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Breathing in, dropping your belly, lifting your chest and your chin, coming into cow. Exhaling, bringing your chin towards your chest, rounding your spine, coming into cat. Breathing in, coming into cow pose. Exhaling, coming into cat, pushing the ground away from you. So do this now a few more times with your own breath, your own rhythm. Seeing how slowly you can go. Treating your body and your spine with a little bit of kindness here by taking your time. Not rushing the movement. Allowing your body to adjust. Good, one more round. Good, coming back to a neutral spine. Bringing your big toes to touch, your knees as wide as the yoga mat, sinking your hips down and back. So your hips are on your heels, and then stretching your hands up towards the top of your mat. And then bring your forehead to the ground, coming into child's pose. Just allowing your heart and your chest to melt down towards the earth. Allowing the ground to hold you here. Slowly, slowly pushing yourself back up to a tabletop position. And then tucking your toes, lifting your hips up and back for downward facing dog. So taking a moment to pedal out your legs here. Dropping one knee down towards the ground, then the other, swinging your hips from side to side. And then when you're ready, let's just come to stillness for a moment in downward facing dog. So drawing your belly towards your thighs, tucking your lower ribs in. Relaxing your neck, feeling that lovely long stretch along your spine, along your back. Taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to step, walk, tiptoe, however you want to get there, your feet to the top of the mat between your hands, coming into a forward fold. So just letting your head and your neck be heavy. You can take as deep a bend in your knees as you need to. Just letting everything hang. Good. And then we're going to slowly roll up to standing. So we're going to do this very slowly. Stacking your vertebrae on top of each other one by one, keeping a bend in your knees. Coming up nice and slow. Your shoulders and your neck and your head are going to be the last things that come up. Once you get there, just give yourself a little shoulder roll. And then bringing your feet hip distance apart. Inhaling your arms out and up, bringing your palms to touch. Exhaling, coming to a fold again. Breathing in, bring your palms to your shins, flattening your back for halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling, arms all the way out and up, palms touch. Exhaling, arms down by your side. And again, breathing in. Arms out and up. Exhaling to fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Big breath in as you sweep your arms out and up. Palms touch. Exhaling, arms back down. One more round, breathing in, arms out and up. Really taking up space. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling, coming all the way back up to stand. Palms touch. Exhaling your arms back down your sides. Good. Just taking a few moments here in mountain. Closing down your eyes if you need to, and just thinking about your posture here. So head over heart, heart over pelvis. thinking about keeping your chest open, your heart open, keeping your collarbones nice and wide. So turn to face the side of your mat, feet about 3 or 4 feet distance apart, and then you're going to turn your left toes to face the top end of the mat, bending your left knee, arms up at shoulder height, warrior 2. So gaze over your left fingertips, keeping this left knee over towards your left little toe. Breathing. Good. And then bending this left arm, bringing your left forearm to your left thigh, and then raising your right arm up and over if you've got the space. Gaze forwards or up, coming into extended side angle. So really thinking about pushing your arm into your leg, and we've got this nice long line from your right foot all the way up to your right fingertips, turning your chest open. Deep breath in and out. Good. Slowly coming back up to warrior 2. And then releasing your arms, straightening this left leg, turning your left toes back to the front. And we'll do this the other side. So turning your right toes towards the short end of your mat, bending your right knee, arms up, shoulder height, gazing over your right fingertips. Warrior 2. Shoulders melting down your back. Remembering that you are strong here. Showing yourself a little bit of kindness in this tricky pose. Try to think about what this pose is feeling like, not what it looks like. Bending your right arm, bringing your right forearm to your right thigh. Lifting your left arm up if you've got the space, bringing this left arm up and over. Extended side angle. Keeping your chest turned out and up. Keep pushing into your right arm. Good. Pushing yourself back up to warrior 2. And then releasing your arms, straightening that right leg, turning your right toes to the front. And then just heel toe your feet back together, coming to stand at the top of your mat. Back into mountain. Inhaling your arms out and up. Exhaling, coming to a forward fold. And then just allowing everything to relax here in your forward fold. You can take opposite elbows and take some gentle swinging motions from side to side. Gentle movement here in Ragdoll. Releasing your arms back down. Take a deep breath in, swinging your arms out and up, coming all the way back up to stand. Arms down by your side. Good. Bringing all the weight now into your right foot. And then using your hand, if you need a little bit of help, to bring your left sole in towards your right thigh as we come into tree pose. So pushing your foot into your thigh into your foot. Finding an unmoving spot in front of you to keep your balance, keep your focus. And then bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take some deep breaths here in tree pose. If you wobble, don't worry. We all have wobbles. We all fall. And we just treat ourselves with a bit of compassion and kindness, and we just pick ourselves back up again. So keep your crown lifted. Keep your leg active. Last breath in. As you breathe out, releasing your leg and your hands, giving everything a bit of a shake out. And let's come on to the other side. So weight into your left foot now. Raising your right foot up, bringing your right foot into your left thigh. If you're feeling a little bit wibbly today, you can bring it onto your calf or just rest your toes on the ground. Whatever is feeling good for you today, whatever you need. Engaging your right leg, right thigh into your right foot into left thigh, hands in front of your heart. Find that unmoving spot again. Taking some lovely deep breaths here in tree. Showing yourself a little bit of kindness if you wobble, if you fall. The hardest part of today was just showing up for the practice in the first place, so you are doing amazing. Good. Last deep breath in. On your exhale, release. And then just shaking both legs out. And then we're going to come to mountain. So ground down through all four corners of both feet. Close down your eyes, and I invite you to bring your hands to your heart. Reach through the crown of your head. Stand as tall as you can. Just taking a few moments to let that practice sink in. And you can repeat after me, either out loud or in your head. I am worthy of kindness. I am worthy of love, especially from myself. Let's take one final round of breath together to end the practice. Breathing in and out. Bowing your head to your heart. Thank you so much for coming to practice with me today. And thank you so much for taking this time for yourself, showing yourself some self-love and some self-compassion and some kindness. I hope to see you again on your mat very soon. Namaste.